Welcome to my channel for comprehensive tutorials on fundamental principles to complex problems. I'll cover it all. Feel free to share, subscribe for more contents. Thank you. Is about graphing linear equations, and always remember linear equations are always in the form of y equals mx plus c, or in some books you'll find y equals bx plus c. So nothing to be confused about. B is stands for the slope, and here m also stands for the slope. How much is the slope in the straight line? And to make straight line, you must know very well that at least 2 points are required. So, as this question says, a line has equation y equals 3x plus 4. Write down the gradient of the line. Gradient of the line is always with the value of x. So, y equals 3x plus 4 means this 3 tells you that this is the gradient of the line, and you get full marks. Now it says write down the y-intercept of the line. So a constant number in any linear equation always stands for the y-intercept. So 4 is the y-intercept. Next comes a question. It says a straight line L is shown on the grid. Work out the equation of the line. Now always remember that this point is y-intercept. So when you write y equals, we will work out the slope of this line, and you know the constant number is 1, so we write 1 like this. And from 1 you should see how much it is rising and how much it is running. So it is from here it's running 1 2, that means 2 is the rise and 1 is the run. That means 2 over 1 x, or you can say y equals 2x plus 1 is the equation of this line. Get it? Now comes another question. In this question, work out the equation of this line. Now in here, again, y equals x value we'll find out later. But first point is over here. So minus 1 is the y-intercept. Now from here, it is rising up 1, and 1 to the right it's going. Okay. So 1 over 1. Or you can say 1x. Instead, you write x. So the answer for this question is x minus 1 is the equation of this given line. Now comes another question. Straight line is shown on the grid. Work out the equation of this line. Now this line is crossing from plus 1. So y equals plus 1 comes here. And from here you can see it is rising up till here and going to the right 1 and 2. So 1 over 2, 1 here and 2 this. That means 1 over 2 x. Or you can say the equation of the line is 1 over 2 x plus 1 is the answer or the equation of this given line. Next question is to find out the equation of this line. So this line, you know very well, it's crossing from negative 1. That means y equals negative 1 you write here. And from here it is rising. Rising how much? 1, 2 it is rising, and 1 going to the left. That means it's going to be negative 2 over 1 x. Or you can say y equals negative 2x, negative 1 is going to be the equation of this line. Always remember, any line is going this way will have a negative slope. That means x value is going to be always negative. Number depends upon how the line is. And on any line, it is, you can see like this, it's going to be having a positive slope. This is called as a positive slope. And this one is called as a negative slope. Now comes this figure. In here again you need to find out the equation of this line. Equation of the line again, Same practice, y equals x value, leave it for now. The constant number is going to be plus 4. That means plus 4 is your constant number, and from here it is rising 2 and 4, 4 over 1. So this is 4, and from here to here is 1. Okay, so it is rising 4 and going up. That means 4 over 1 x, or you can write y equals 4 x plus 4. Now comes the next question. For next question, we'll go beside this. Work out the gradient of the line y equals 7x equals 8. So as I told you, the standard linear equation is always in form of mx plus c. So you need to convert this first. So what will you do is y equals negative 7x plus 8. So the gradient is going to be negative 7. Negative 7 is going to be your slope of this line or the gradient of this line. Now comes a line has an equation 3x plus y equals 15. Find the gradient of this line. Now always change in the form of y equals mx plus c. So this is going to be 3x plus y equals 15. Keep y as it is, no change in it. 3x will go other side and becomes negative 3x plus 15. So negative 3 is the gradient. Find where the line crosses the y-axis. Y-axis, you know very well that this is called as y-intercept. That means going to cross from plus 15. Line has an equation 6x plus 2y plus 9 equals 0. Find the gradient of the line. So you always remember that you bring it into the standard form of linear equations. So 6x plus 2y equals negative 9 and 2y equals negative 6x negative 9, and 2 is multiplying with y, so you take this to the other side. That means negative 6x negative 9 over 2, and remember this 2 is for both of them, so y equals negative 6 over 2x negative 9 over 2, and this is going to give us y equals negative 3x negative 4.5. So this is going to be your equation, and in gradient is negative 3. Always remember the value with the x. So this is going to be your gradient. Find where the line crosses the y-axis. It is clearly seen negative 4.5, or you may write negative 4 whole 1 over 2. Both are going to be correct. The equation for 4 lines are given below. Which line go through the point 2, 9? Now for this I will write y equals 4x plus 1 separately, and y plus 2x equals 8, and y equals 9 minus 2x, and the fourth one is y minus 3x equals 3. Now we are going to separately substitute the value of x and y in each equation and see which are the two equations that fits the satisfied the points given. So in here it says x equals 2 and y value is 9. So we'll substitute accordingly. So in the first one, y equals 9 equals 4 times 2 plus 1. In here it says y equals 9 plus 2 times 2 equals 8. In here it says 9 equals 9 minus 2 times 2. Here it says 9 minus 3 times 2 equals 3. Now We do the calculations. This one says 9 equals 8 plus 1, 9 plus 4 equals 8, 9 equals 9 minus 4, and in here it says 9 minus 6 equals 3. This one is saying 9 equals 9, which is perfect. This is the equation. And this one is 12 is not equals to 8. That means this is not the one. So 9 minus 9 equals 9 minus 4 gives you a 5, which is not equal to. So this equation will not fit. This is 3 equals 3. That means these are the two equations. Line D and line A will pass through point 2 and 9. So line A and line D is going to be a correct answer. It says the line passes through point 0.07 and 39. Work out the equation of the line. So we have no idea what is the gradient. So first of all, we are going to find out how much is the gradient of this line. How much is the slope? If it is negative slope or a positive slope. Let's see. So we take the formula of finding out the slope y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So I consider 0, 7 first point, and the second point is 3, 19. I consider this one as x1 y1 first point, and the second point is x2 and y2. Substituting 19 minus 7 divided by 3 minus 0. So 19 minus 7 gives us a 12 divided by 3. It's giving us 4. So 4 is the slope of the line. So we can write here y equals 4x. Now we'll find out what is the y-intercept. We take any point we want in y equals mx plus c. We can take any point we want. So I'm taking this point. So y equals 19 equals m is 4. We know already from here. This is the gradient. 4x plus c we don't know, and we need to find out what is the y-intercept. In here 19 equals 4. So 19 is the y coordinate, x coordinate is 3 plus c. That means 19 equals 12 plus c. That means 19 minus 12 equals c, which is 7. 19 minus 12 is 7. So your equation becomes plus 7. This is going to be your equation. Now in the next question, it says find out the gradient of this line. Gradient of this line, I see that it is on 16. As you can see, this is crossing from 16. So your y-intercept is 16. So from here, it is falling down. From here, how much it is going down? 16. And from here to here, it is going 4 only. So 16 over 4, since it is going down, so it's going to be negative, and it's going to be negative 4 is the slope of this line. So y equals 4x, and since the y-intercept is 16 here, positive 16, so positive 16 is going to be your y-intercept, and your equation is plus 16. Minus 4x plus 16 is going to be your equation. The point A minus 3, 5 and the point B 1 minus 15 lies on the line L. Find the equation of the line L. So we have point minus 3 and 5, and the second point we have 1 and negative 15. So first of all, we are going to find out how much is the gradient. For gradient, formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So in this case, I consider this minus 3, 5 is the first point. So I will write x1, and this is y1, this is x2, and this is y2. So we'll substitute the values. Y2 is negative 15, negative 5, and x2 is 1 minus minus 3. So this is going to be negative 20 divided by 1 plus 3 is a 4. So your gradient is negative 5. This is the value of m. Now standard linear equation is y equals mx plus c. So I can take any point I want. I'm taking negative 3, 5 as the first point. So 5 is y is 5, and m, the value of m is already known. So this is going to be minus 5x, and plus c, we don't know, we need to find out. And in here 5 equals minus 5, the value of x is minus 3 multiplied by minus 3 plus c. So this is going to give us plus 15. I just write 15 plus c. That means 5 minus 15 equals c. So c is equals to 10. Now we know the gradient. Gradient is, this is gradient, and this is y-intercept is, y-intercept is 10. So your final equation is going to be y equals minus 5x and plus 10. This is going to give you final answer. This is your equation. Next question is same type of question. First of all, we find out the gradient y2 minus y1 and x2 divided by x2 minus x1. So this means the values are 1, 1 and 5, negative 1. This value I'm taking as x1, y1, and this one is x2, y2. Substituting the values, it's going to be negative 1 minus 1, x2 is 5 minus 1. So this is going to give us minus 1 over 4. So this is the gradient. Now we find out the value of y-intercept. Y equals mx plus c. Y, any point I take, I'm taking this as the reference point. So y, the value of y is minus 1 equals m is negative 1 over 4. The value of x is 5. And that's how we can find out the value of c. So this is going to be minus 1 equals minus 5 over 4 plus c. That means c is equals to negative 1 plus 5 over 4. So c is going to be, I'll make it as 1. So negative 4 plus 5 over 4. That means this is 1 over 4. C equals 1 over 4. So your final equation is going to be y equals negative 1 over 4x plus 1 over 4. Moving on to the next. In here it says a line has a gradient of 8 and passes through a point 2, 3. Find the equation of the line. So it says y equals, gradient is given 8x plus c. Now in here we substitute the values. Your value of x is 2 and the value of y is 3. X is equals to 2 and y equals 3. We substitute the values. 3, 8 times 2 plus c, that means 3 equals 16 plus c, that means 3 minus 16 equals c, that means negative 13 is the value of c. So your equation is going to be y equals, gradient is 8x and negative 13 is going to be your equation of this line. Next is almost the same. The gradient is already given. Y equals negative 4 over 5 x plus c. These are the 2 points. This one I'm taking as x and this one I'm taking as y. So the y means 24 equals negative 4 over 5. The value of x is 30 plus c. That means 24 equals negative 5, can cancel this guy, 6. So it's going to be minus 24 plus c. That means c is equals to 24 plus 24. C is equals to 48. That means your answer is going to be y equals negative 4 over 5 x plus 48. This is the value of m. This is the value of c. Now I have selected a few questions in which things are not that easy for some of the students. They find it difficult. So I have selected these questions and we will be plotting it. So first of all, always remember to plot the graph. You should have your equation in terms of y equals mx plus c. Y equals mx plus c. So the question is 2x minus y equals 3. What I'm doing is I'm taking this one on the other side and bringing this one over here. So it's going to be 2x minus 3 equals y, or you can say y is equals to 2x plus 2x minus 3. This is your equation. And now you should start plotting it. Minus 3 is telling you that you should start from minus 3. So 1, 2, and 3. This is your first point. Minus 3, you start from here. And it is 2 over 1 actually. So from here, you go 2 up, 1, 2, and 1 this side. Why you are going this side? Because this is a positive 2. If it is negative 2, you will go the other way around. So this a second point. Now from here, you make a straight line. This is going to be your final answer. This is how you can plot a straight line. When it comes to the next question, this is saying that you are going to make this one in the standard 2x plus 5, 4y equals 8. Now we'll bring this to standard linear equation. This is going to be 4y equals negative 2x plus 8. And this y is equals to negative 2x plus 8. Always remember that this 4 is for both the terms. Y equals negative 2 over x, 2x over 4 plus 8 over 4. So this is going to be negative 1 over 2x plus 4. So this is going to be your standard linear equation. Now this plus 4 is telling you that you should start your line from 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the point you should start. From here, negative 1 over 2. Negative means you should go down. That means 1 and 2 go here, and this is the point. You go 1 down and 2 here. This is how you can plot your line. In case if you have any doubt or anything, you can just message me. I have provided you with my WhatsApp number. This is how once you plot the line, you will get full marks. You have my WhatsApp number in case if there's any doubt in my explanations, feel free to connect me. Now, this is okay. So this is, there's something mistaken here. Anyways, x plus 1 equals negative 5. So x is equals to negative 5, negative 1. There is nothing wrong in this. Negative 6. So x is equals to negative 6. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So your line is going to be somewhere here. Okay. So point number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is going to be your point, and you make a straight line like this. You get full marks. Now this is another question. I guess we have two more. Yes, two more. I have selected the complex one. For some students, they find it difficult to solve. Anyways, the question is 3x minus 5y equals 10. That means I'm going to take this one on the other side to make y positive and bring this one here. 3x minus 10 equals plus 5y. That means this y is equals to, wait, I will write down this way. 5y equals 3x minus 10, and this y is going to go 3x minus 10 over 5. Remember, this 5 is for x value and 10 over 5 this way, and y equals negative 3 over negative positive 3 over 5x minus 2. This is going to be your equation of the line. I put it here. That means you start your line from negative 2. Negative 2 should be your starting point. So negative 2 is over here. This is your negative 2. And 3, from here you go up 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is your point. You take a ruler and make a straight line crossing from here. This is going to be your final answer, and you get full marks for it. Now comes second last question. If you get a question like this, even if it is fractions or whatever, you should not be getting confused with this. 3x plus 2y equals 7. So y is already positive, so keep y over here, and negative 3x plus 7, and y over minus 3x over 2 plus 7 over 2. That means your equation is minus 3 over 2x plus 7 divided by 2 is going to give us 3.5. Okay, so you start with the positive 3.5. This is 1, 2, and 3. 3.5 is going to be here. From here, your gradient is negative, so you go down from here. So you go 1, 2, and 3. 3 down, and 2 this way. 1 and 2 this way. These are going to be your 2 points. You make a straight line using a ruler, and you get full marks. Now comes the last question of this topic. It says 3x minus 1 over 2y equals 2. I will bring this guy over here and this one over here to make things easier for me to work with. It is 1 over 2y. Or in other words, you can say y half y, or I can write this way. Y over 2 equals 3x minus 2. That means y is equals to 2 times 3x minus 2, because 2 is dividing y. Other side it will go and multiply. So y equals 6x minus 4. This is going to be your equation. And let's see how we plot it. Minus